So I was a bit apprehensive about doing this video because I'm literally pinching myself. I haven't posted about it publicly yet because I had to wake up this morning to find out if it was actually a real thing. to just decide in my mind if it actually really happened or not. So let me just take you back to last September when I joined for the very first time Network Ireland Louth's my very first meeting. And Marina Brannigan, that I know from a different lifetime, met me at the door. Oh my God, Nicola, you're very welcome. Brought me in, introduced me to everybody, made me feel so at home and welcome and in a safe space, because I won't lie to you, I find networking meetings sometimes a little bit out of my comfort zone. They're not always as welcoming as that. And people who are trying to create a community and create a tribe are my kind of people. And not all networking meetings feel like that. However, I'm very lucky in the networking communities that I'm in, because they all feel like that. With your vibe, attract your tribe. So Marina gave me my first introduction to Network Ireland Louth. And very quickly, I got to know a lot of people within that group. And a couple of months ago, we went up to Creative Spark in Dundalk and we listened to the beautiful Joanne Laval of Laval Auctioneers and Property speak about how she won last year Businesswoman of the Year for County Louth. And it was my first time ever meeting Joanne, and she offered her help, offered her services, offered her support, offered words of advice about the reasons why all of the women in the room should go ahead and apply to be, participate in the awards procedure. So I decided on the night, do you know what? Carmel and Aileen are so supportive of Network Ireland. Carmen McCarthy is the president and Aileen was the president last year. And both of them were so encouraging to, for all of us to apply. They'd ring you and text you and email you. Did you apply? Did you apply? Did you apply? So everybody is standing behind everybody in this place and pushing everybody forward, okay? And they are my kind of people. So I did apply. And the application process was so detailed. And you really have to give a chunk of yourself to this. It's not a 5-minute, process. This took weeks for me, and I'm sure the other girls, to put together, to make sure that it was put together properly. So I sent it off, and fingers crossed, hopefully I become a finalist, because I knew that my category was going to be really, really hard. And the women in my category were absolutely amazing. I mean, women who have such diverse businesses in our community, and I'm looking at them going, oh my God, they're just so fantastic. So last night in that room, actually, to go back to the interview process, Aileen very kindly met each and every single contestant in the bank before we had to go in for our interview. And we were interviewed by 3 people that we didn't know. One of them was a representative of AIB, Nicola, gorgeous girl. She was like Khaleesi last night at the awards. Aileen welcomed us in and settled us all before we went in for our interview. Interview was tough, but it was great crack. Asked some very challenging questions and they leave no stone unturned, I can tell you. And I came out smiling. And I was delighted with how the interview went, and thought of other things that I could have said while I was in there, but I didn't. So last night we're at the awards, and I have Leanne Caffrey with me and Neil Byrne, and they're my 2 cheerleaders sitting either side of me. And my category, Emerging New Business, was the first category that was up. So I'm leaning in and I'm like, oh my, I'm so looking forward now to see who wins this. And I'm looking at all of the girls and I'm like, oh, this is a lovely evening and it's really exciting. And I'm leaning in. And then as soon as Nicola from AIB starts to speak, she starts using my language, the language I use. And it sounded all too familiar to me. So I started leaning back and I was kind of like, I knew she was talking about me, but there was a possibility she could have been talking about somebody else. But when she called my name, I actually literally couldn't get up off the chair. And this is what happened, lads. Like, I won it. I won the fucking competition. I won the whole thing. That says it. It says my name. Like, I keep looking at it because I don't even think that it's a real thing. Hang on, see, am I going the wrong way? Can you see that? Like, it's absolutely madness. I won the whole fucking thing. I won my category. I couldn't believe it. I walked so slow. I walk real fast. Never walked so slow in my bloody life to walk up to the stage. And I'm over the moon. I am touched. I'm humbled. I'm honoured. Got me little gold frame that's going to be going up on my wall in my office beside my other award. I mean, can 2019 get any better for me? Are you absolutely kidding me? I would not, and I want to make this like crystal clear. There are days, lads, when I struggle and I don't feel like I can do this. And might be having a hard time for whatever reason. But when I get messages of encouragement from you guys, when people sell out events for me, when you turn up to the workshops in your hundreds at this stage, and you turn up for Warrior Women, and you turn up for Warrior Men, and you hire me to come and speak in your school, and you hire me to come and speak in your business or your club or whatever it may be, and you send me private messages and you post cards to the office and you send me flowers and you send me gifts, they are the things and the little push and the encouragement that make me push forward with this. I have a vision of where I want this business to go, and it expands further than Ireland, okay? Because this work is so important for me, for everybody to ignite their power and live an empowered life, okay? There is no point, lads, in being here if we are not going to live to our fullest potential and fill our boots and be happy. Be happy and free. That's all we want, really. Money is not going to bring it. Cars is not going to bring it. And a dress is not going to bring it. A holiday is not going to bring it. It comes from the inside out. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I am here for. I am honoured that I was bestowed with the honour of being Businesswoman of the Year for Emerging New Business. I believe in myself. I said this last night. I believe in myself and I believe in this work because I know that it works. I'm living proof of it. And my clients and their results are living proof of it. And I don't need compliments for my self-esteem because that's ego. I don't need somebody else from the outside saying to me, you know what, I think you're brilliant. However, as Wayne Dyer says, it feels good. It is so nice to be recognised by a board of people who do not know me personally and do not know my backstory, to look at my business in a really critical way and say, out of that whole category, that girl deserves that award. Now, that means something, lads. That's important. I can't overlook the importance of this, okay? And I have a little note here beside me to make sure that I don't forget anybody, okay? I want to thank my husband, Neil, because Neil sacrifices so much behind the scenes for me to be available to go to work and available in the day, in the afternoon, in the night time, whenever it may be that I'm needed. He makes sure that he's holding everything together for me in order for me to be able to do that. Leanne Caffrey. If I did not have Leanne Caffrey in my life, I wouldn't be able to do half the stuff that I do online. This is not a one-man operation. It absolutely is not. Thomas Bartlett, my web developer. I don't know where I would be without him. Like, the website is a machine because it manages every single thing that I have to do. And Tom makes sure that that works to perfection. And he takes everything so personally and so seriously. And, the team is long, lads. The chain behind me is a long chain at this stage. Lisa McKittrick, my best pal, has pulled me out of so many holes. It's just not even funny. She was screaming down the phone last night she couldn't be at the awards. Is over the moon for me. Susan Mullen, who has been around from the very beginning, who has recorded every single step of the way from my very, very, very first event, from us planning this business around this kitchen table. I'm getting emotional now. Amanda Delaney, always standing behind me, always encouraging me, always pushing me forward. Me two kids, Jamie and Charlie, they sacrifice so much in the background of their mom, because all I am to them is their mom, and that's all they want. But they have to give up big chunks of me in order for me to be able to pull this off. And to them, I am very grateful. Jay, like, people think I'm messing having them on the website saying that they're my technical director and they're my PA. They actually are. This came up in the interview. One of the interviewers said, you know, we thought it was really, you know, fantastic move of you putting your family on the website. And I was like, I'm not messing. That child takes my IT so seriously. When we have events, he goes that week and does a recce and, you know, measures cables and counts the amount of plug points. Like, he takes it so personally for me. And when he couldn't go to my last event, he was very, let's just say he was very emotional. Charlie is constantly helping me with content, helping me with my message, helping me in general, putting stuff together. Like, even now, she was off getting pens and paper in order for me to be able to take the notes and stuff to make sure that I don't mess this live stream up. Who else is on my list? I think I've covered everything. Lauren Skelton. Lauren Skelton is new to the team. Lauren is Lisa's niece, and she is a marketing expert. So Lauren is on board for our next workshop. We were struggling. We've been looking at dates for September/early October, and we were struggling deciding a date. And it's not like me, because normally I just make decisions like that. But there's always a reason. And I kept saying to Neil during the week, there's a reason why we can't pin that down. And I found out last night. The reason why we couldn't pin down a date is because I have to be available now in September to go and represent County Louth in County Cork, where all of the network branches get together and we all compete against each other. So I am going to the nationals now to represent County Louth with my business. Like, I just said that out loud. Is that, like, how cool is that? How cool is that, lads? How cool is that? And I know every single one of you will be standing behind me. Okay, there's millions of us online. And this happens sometimes where you can't scroll back to see the comments, and I apologise, but I will get back to everybody. Rachel DeReese McNice, I haven't seen you for ages on this page. What's going on? Nicola, so well deserved. Keep going. Thank you so much, Rachel. Michelle Stafford O'Driscoll, woohoo! Congratulations, Nicola. You are the leader of the pack. And look at Minnie. On your shoulder in the photo. Let me tell you a story, guys, okay? There was so much synchronicity last night. I was looking for a black clutch that my sister-in-law Katie bought me. Beautiful Jasper Conran bag. I was wearing a black and white dress. It was white and black. And couldn't find it. And then Neil said, Nick, I'm after finding that handbag Minnie gave you 100 years ago. Minnie gave me a handbag when I was like 20, but it's from the 40s or the 50s, and it's a box handbag. And there's a red lining on the inside, and it opens out like a case. It's a case handbag, actually. So I wore Minnie's handbag to the awards. But then when we came into the room and we sat down, there was an organist in the room. And a company in the UK very kindly took a couple of 100 photographs of Minnie for me and turned them into a movie so we could play it at her removal celebration. And it was projected up onto the wall. And I chose a very specific piece of music that Charlie introduced me to a couple of years ago. It's classical piano music. Can't recall the name of the piece of music now. But when we sat down at the table, that piece of music was playing. So I know for sure that Auntie Minnie was all around me last night. And I know she's super proud. I know, why is this not scrolling down? Oh God, I'm scrolling back too far. Let me just make sure that I'm not missing anybody. Sinead Deans, congratulations, well done. Jen Lee Oaken, I can't pronounce that, and that's in Irish. Congrats. Noreen Claire McCarthy, congratulations. Rosemary Ryan, so delighted and proud of you. Blessed to work with you. Thank you, Rosemary. Catherine Killeen Baker, oh my God. Linda Sheen, congratulations, Nicola E. Keneal Vryn. Well deserved. Carmel Brett Ennis, really well deserved, Nicola E. Keneal Vryn. Sarah Jane Kelly, oh, I'm so happy for you, well deserved. Anne Deering, congratulations. Sinead Caney Muldoon, loads of love hearts. Thank you for that, Sinead. Well done, super lady. Daniel Egan, congratulations, Nicola. Anna Bowles, well deserved. Amanda McGann. Amanda McGann. She makes me emotional, Amanda. I knew you would do it. So happy for you. Lads, I'm over the moon. I want to make I want to just give a special thank you to the members of the private groups, because we do really special work in there. Like, we do work at a different level in a group setting, and the members in that group, like, literally, I'm not messing when I say this, they literally have trusted me with their lives. And the courage that those people have to do the work that I give them privately, but they're doing it together, blows my mind. And the amount of changes that we have made in there as individuals and as a tribe is fairly phenomenal. Like, it's just phenomenal. People have ended toxic relationships. They've started beautiful relationships. They've left businesses. They've started their own businesses. They've made babies. They have got careers going. They've gone back to college. They've done things that they've always wanted to do and just didn't have the confidence. And the work that they have done has given them the confidence, and they have grown themselves to be able to achieve everything that they want to achieve. I also want to give a shout out to the Unconditionally You tribe. I have a complimentary group, and it's specifically for people who have attended my workshops. You can only be part of this group if you've attended the workshop, because you don't know the work otherwise. And I create that space simply because I never ever want anybody who's going on a spiritual journey, personal development journey, call it whatever you want, to ever do the work on their own. I did the work on my own for donkey's years when people thought I was bleeding crazy. See, all of this work is fashionable now. All of this empowerment and resilience is fashionable now. But I'm doing it since it wasn't fashionable. I'm doing it since pre-internet, lads. So I was on my own with books studying this, to get myself strong and fill my titanium plate from the inside out. So the fact that this work is being spread so wide, it just gives me joy and peace to know that I was right to stick with it and to keep plugging away. You know, my dad used to call me a white witch because I was the only crazy person on the block speaking about stuff like this. Michelle McCarthy, well done, congratulations. Well done, Nicola, well deserved. Elaine Skelly. Jackie Gibbons, you are titanium, Nicola, well done, honey. Rosalind Jones, well done, girl. Elaine O'Grady, well done, Nicola, positivity all round. Rosalind Jones, still doing my work all the time. Good girl, Ros, well done. Well done, love. Actually, Ros, I just want to tell a quick story. Donkey's years ago, when I got to meet Ros first, it's about 10 years ago now, our children used to go to the, well, some of our kids still go to the same school. But Ros told me a couple of years later, I wasn't working at the time. It's full-time mummy. And Ros said that she, after conversation, or she observed something up at the school with me, that she made a mental note, and she went, such a waste that girl is not out doing something in the community. And she shared that with me about 2.5 years ago now. And that piece of information spurred me on to do more of this work, because Ros does fantastic work herself. And the job that she has is very hard, and she is breaking molds all over the place. So to get a compliment like that off somebody like her really meant the world to me. So thanks for that, Ros. Michelle Kinsley, well done, Nicola. Maria McCoy, well done, congratulations. Minnie must be so proud. You're going to make me crack, lads, I'm telling you. Minnie must be so proud and was definitely wrapping her arms around you, helping you along. Karma is a wonderful thing. Karma at its best. Thank you, Maria. D. Casty, well done. I'm not going down too far, this computer. Well done, you deserve it and more. Thank you, Dee. Dee was our winner of the complimentary tickets to my last workshop. Elaine Skelly, I love your blogs, Nicola. You're an inspiration to many. I must make an appointment with you as I need it. You're amazing. Go to the website and book yourself in. Ellie White, congratulations, Nicola. Micheline Clancy, congratulations. I knew you would do it. Lisa Marr, you're a phenomenal woman. Thanks, Lee. That's my sister-in-law. Lisa Marr, please pronounce it live. What are you talking about? What am I pronouncing? You have to remind me. Is that a joke I'm forgetting? Okay, listen, I'm going to crack on because I'm literally banging on here. I just want to say thank you all so much for supporting me. This is an award for us, lads. This is not achieved. You don't get stuff like this on your own, okay? You do not get stuff like this on your own. You get stuff like this when you have courage of your convictions and you have an army of people like you standing behind me, pushing me on, egging me on when I want to give up, and creating communities and tribes that make a difference. So this is an award for the I Am Positive Mindset umbrella, and you are part of that because you're watching this video and you're supporting me and my work. Thanks, lads. Take it easy, Slán. Have a great Saturday.